Hi everyone, this is Christine Nielsen. I'm back with another word. Today it's actually not a word from God, but it's a little thing that I wrote because I'm going through an illness right now. I've had a lot of questions about illness and suffering and God and why He allows it and things like that. And I've written something down that I would like to read up for you guys. And maybe you can use some of it and maybe you can't. But this is my take on it anyway. How can we believe in a God that lets us suffer and maybe doesn't heal us? And I think that we don't really choose God for his gifts, do we? But we choose him for himself. Healing has to be secondary to knowing him. Healing is a gift, not an automatic result of knowing him. As people, we can get frustrated when we don't see our healing happening when we think it should. God never comes early, but he is never late. In his infinite love, he sees things in our suffering that we don't see or even understand. We cannot understand that leaving us in pain or suffering can be loving or good when it feels bad in our lives, but God sees the bigger picture. His love is eternally minded, and as such, our illnesses and suffering are but a moment, but that doesn't mean he doesn't suffer with us. For because Jesus came in the form of a man, he came and did know suffering. So what are we to do? Instead of turning away in anger, we must cling to him even more tightly, knowing him and his love ever more deeply. Then our suffering becomes secondary to his great love. There's also a blessing in being able to suffer with Christ. Not only does he suffer with us, but we get to take part in suffering with him. And in 2 Corinthians 1, 4-5, it says, God who comforts us in all our troubles. And a little bit further down it says, for just as we share abundantly in the sufferings of Christ, so also our comfort abounds through Christ. And that's the most important thing. He is there to comfort us, and he is there to love us through it. And we can hope for and pray for healing, but we cannot take it for granted. We have to be lovers of God for himself, first of all. All right, that was all for this evening, I guess. Okay, bye.